Flex my diamonds and my pearl. I said thank you, I designed it. Not your average girl.
Hello, folks.
Hey y'all,
Welcome to our YouTube channel. It's Sarah.
and Maya.
And today we thought, what better way to end this crazy social media outage that's been going on today.
Oh, right.
Due to Mercury retrograde, and trust me, it's because of Mercury retrograde, than to talk about astrology.
Right.
So we figured, what's the best way to bring astrology into our account? Talking about our own sign.
And astrology is something that both of us are really pretty into. Sarah more than me, but I'm also slowly getting my way into it. And I think it's hella cool because to me there's a science to it. You know what I mean? The stars are out there, and when you're born, the planets are aligned a certain way, and it
Heavily affects
your personality, and it helps shape it in some ways. Obviously your experience as well, but I feel like
it doesn't necessarily say what your problems will be in life, but it will say how you tend to solve those problems. You know what I mean? What avenues you choose to use, how you communicate, what's your language of love, all these planets. And it's more so interesting because I feel like to us, or not to us, but to the general person, they think of astrology as just your sun sign, which is what everyone knows. When people go around and ask, what's your sign? They're generally talking about the sun sign, but there's several other signs that you have. You have your moon sign, Venus, Mars, all these other planets. And your sun sign is just one aspect of who you are. So if you really want to go into the depths of astrology, you have to learn about all these different things that make you up as a whole. Your sun sign is just who you are to the core, but your moon sign is your emotions, or your Mercury sign is how you communicate. So all these things are pretty important.
Yeah.
It's not just who you are, it's how you act and all these other things.
I think it's cool too because I feel like when you're dating someone or you're into someone new and you look up their chart and see the synergy between you two to see if you're actually compatible, and or even if you look back at people that you dated before and then you see their full birth chart and you're like, oh, that's kind of why it didn't work out. You know what I mean? Because there'll be certain planets that are opposing that just don't work for your love language or your communication style. So it's pretty cool.
It is. I also saw a tweet the other day that was funny how nobody believes in astrology until they have a crush on someone.
Right.
And I was like, oh yeah, that's so true. And it's so funny because people ask me, because they know I'm into astrology, they're like, okay, so he's a this or I'm a this. Are we compatible? And I was like, well, I could just tell you that based off of your sun sign, but that really won't mean much unless I look at both of your birth charts. Because to me personally, your sun sign compatibility is cool, but to me in a romantic relationship, moon sign, your emotions, Mercury, how you communicate, and Venus, your language of love, matter more than anything. Let's say, you know what I mean? So I feel like it varies, but generally our sun signs are not enough for us to decide if we get along with someone or not. So, we have a lot of astrology video ideas or things that we can talk about, but like we said in the beginning, we want to kind of keep it simple today. Just so, to the average person, it's not overwhelming.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm sure we'll do other videos about to go deeper and maybe just focus on the moon sign one time and focus on, Mercury. But yeah, for this one, we're just talking about our sun sign.
Yeah. And we figured, okay, why not? We have this poster.
Yeah, and we've had this poster for years.
Yeah, I got this poster from my boyfriend's mom, actually. She's the one who gave it to me. I think her mom gave it to her or something, or she's had it for a long time. And yeah, we've had it on our wall for a while now. And basically, I'll put a picture of this poster right here. And as you can see, it's all the 12 signs of the zodiac. Sorry if I keep looking this way, it's because it's right there. And it's a general description of each of them, what they're ruled by, their element and description, positive and negative traits. So we thought, why not we go over our own sign, just over the description, talk about what parts resonate with us, what parts we see in ourselves, what parts we're no way, that's not me. And we could kind of talk about each other's signs too and be well, I see that in you.
So I'm a Sagittarius. And you are a cusp, right?
Yes, I'm a Libra Scorpio cusp, so I embody both qualities of both signs. but I would say I resonate with Scorpio more just because I have like 4 other planets in Scorpio in my chart. But I definitely see some Libra qualities in myself.
And when you guys look at the chart, you'll see that like actually on the chart it says Libra, but like she's totally right that the other placements, other Scorpio placements make her more of like a Scorpio. But you still see a little Libra come out every now and then.
And I like to say, my shirt says,
What's your sign?
I got it for me.
On her birthday. Yes.
So sweet. Okay, so should we do yours first?
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to read my little thing. So, about the Sagittarius. Says, generally speaking, great potential, often not realized, a happy-go-lucky attitude to life, and a careless indifference to the consequences of actions. Enterprise, energy, versatility, and urge to explore. A strongly idealistic nature. Need to feel free, open, and generous attitude to life.
Okay, I like that. Yes, yes. I would say those are all pretty true about you.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. Especially a careless indifference to the consequences of action. Like, wow.
It's true. Kind of when I'm like, I don't give a fuck, it's like, oh, it's done.
Yeah.
Like,
need to feel free.
And,
like,
that's super true.
Don't fucking cage her.
Don't.
She will literally leave and leave.
I'm just gonna leave you.
And then leave like a whole ass mess. Be like, bye!
Like, I was in it and now
all of a sudden I'm not here.
Right.
What happened?
And it's more just gonna be bad for you because you're gonna be like, where'd she go?
Right. So just don't try.
Just let me be free.
She's not a bird.
Right. Okay, which one are you gonna read first?
You?
Oh, are we still talking about mine?
Oh, are we gonna do like the general first and then?
Yeah, I feel like we should do the general first.
Obviously I'll do Libra first because Libra's first. Okay, for the Libra general, it says, the Libra is a person of balanced and harmony, sensitive to the needs of others, even-tempered, insatiably curious, easily influenced with a tendency for extremes, if psychologically unbalanced, often a chronic inability to make decisions. And by the way, Libra is ruled by Venus, the planet of love. It's a cardinal sign, which means it's the action-oriented doer. Those are cardinals. Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer are cardinal signs. And yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the first part is true when you're like balanced and in harmony. You're definitely sensitive to other people's needs.
Yeah.
I think you have a curious mind and you can be pretty even-tempered. I definitely don't think you're easily influenced like by other people's tendencies.
I don't think so either.
And I will say, I feel like in a funny way, sometimes you have a hard time making decisions.
I really do. Like, either I'm so completely sure about what I want to do, and even during those times, last minute, I'll be like, oh, but the other option sounded so good too.
Right.
Like, I'll be super into one side the whole time. Like, we're about to go there, and I'll be like, oh my god.
Like,
suddenly.
Maybe this one would be more fun.
Right. That's just fucking hard. That's hard. Okay.
Yeah.
And then my Scorpio one says, Scorpio, general. Traditionally, pure Scorpions are said to have characters of a violent and irrational nature. Intense, powerful... Sorry, mother's calling. Sorry, mommy. Intense, powerful, magnetic attraction. Dignified, reserved in conversation, easily hurt, quick to detect insult, and easily moved by emotions. I would say generally all of these are very true.
I wouldn't say reserved, violent or irrational.
Yeah, no.
You're not violent.
I'm definitely not violent, and like, I don't know how, because
You're really passionate.
I will definitely say that I have a lot of anger.
Oh, for sure.
You know, have learned to work with throughout the years, but like, I think, yeah. I don't know how I haven't managed to like ever be violent with anyone, but like, that's great.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because like, I definitely have anger issues.
She has it within her.
Yeah, it's like I fight for my own battle like on the inside, which is even scarier. But like, yeah, I never would want to ever physically fight anyone. I never have. I will yell at you though like I fucking hate you, and you will feel my wrath.
I feel like the intense, powerful magnetic attraction is definitely true.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
People get really weird around her sometimes. They're all just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I feel like that's definitely
I feel like I can be reserved in conversation, but also like I feel like my like Libra is like cha 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 cha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
And I feel
definitely
like
easily hurt.
You're definitely quick to detect like people like throwing shade and
Right.
like being offensive.
Oh, yeah.
And
this is facts.
I feel like, you know, you are really in touch with your emotions, so I feel like not necessarily easily moved, but
Yeah. Well, it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
But I can be. But yeah, definitely becoming more aware of not being so. I don't know. Not letting my emotions control how I do things or what I do. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Cute.
Okay, so Sagittarius positives. I have for you honorable, trustworthy, honest, truthful, generous, sincere, just, active, bold. However that word is pronounced.
Intrepid?
Intrepid. What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Let's look it up.
Yeah.
So, okay. Fearless, adventurous. Yes. Yes. Loyal, independent, modest, religious, moral. Okay. I would say, yeah. Honestly, you're all of these.
Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm really religious, but like
I was
spiritual.
thinking, yeah. I was thinking that too. When I think of religion nowadays, I don't even think about like all the main religions that we think of when we think of religious. I think of like just feeling some sort of connection to some sort of higher power, or just believing in energy, or that there is more to life than just than being on Earth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Live in our day to day. Yeah, I definitely believe in a higher power.
Yeah,
For sure.
Right.
Sure. So yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I would say your top 4. You're all of those, but the ones that I've seen you the most are honest, generous, sincere, and bold, and loyal.
Thank you. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same. I definitely feel like I'm generous.
This is facts.
I feel like I'm trustworthy. Like for my like good friends who really know me, like I'm definitely trustworthy. I would say I'm bold, and yeah, independent. Maybe independent.
Right.
Or the intrepid, the fearless thing.
Right. Adventurous.
Yeah,
I
adventurous.
feel like Sages are definitely, their need for independence kind of leads to them being bold. Like I feel
and
like
adventurous.
Exactly. Like you guys kind of have like I don't have anything to lose, and there's more to life than just this small town. Like that's what I think of when I think of Sagittarius is like expanding, which is, you know, they're ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter expands. You know what I mean? It's the higher knowledge or whatever. So yeah, I definitely see most of those qualities in you.
Yeah. Always searching, I feel like Sages.
Yeah, that's
They
why.
get bored easily too.
Definitely. 'Cause, yeah, they're always looking for the next truth.
Yeah.
Which is like also what might be their downfall is that like sometimes you can't go deeper into the truth.
Right.
It's just it is what it is.
It is what it is,
and maybe it's not the truth you were looking for. Yeah.
Okay, let's read your positives.
Okay.
So, positives. Self-discipline, tenacious, passionate, sensitive, constructive and loyal friends, intuitive and analytical, rational and honest. Yeah, you're definitely all of these things. Like, for sure. I feel like you have a lot of self-discipline. I think we've said in like the other things that you're definitely sensitive and have a lot of passion. You're loyal as fuck to everyone that you encounter. Very happy to have you as a friend. Very
love
intuitive and analytical. You're fucking smart as shit. And yeah, you definitely, you know, try to be rational and honest.
Yeah. I really do.
So spot on.
Right? This poster is like, it's a good little thing. Because like, I feel like even though the descriptions for it are short, it's not vague.
Right.
Isn't
right
that weird?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, this is your qualities, okay, bye.
Right.
Like, it's like, I don't know, I really like this poster.
And I feel like they're not too general. Like,
That's not, yeah,
you
they're
know,
not.
They
Because a lot of, it's not like the back of a fucking 17 magazine.
Right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. It's like not, yeah.
Yeah.
Those astrologers.
Definitely. I would say the ones that resonate with me, even though all of them resonate with me, but yeah. I mean, I'm definitely self-disciplined. I mean, I have to learn that throughout the years, but then when I learned it, it became my thing. Like, yeah, definitely loyal. You know, learning more about the intuitive side, but I do feel like I have a very strong intuition. I'm just trying to become more in tune with it.
Yeah, I hear that voice a little louder.
Right, because I feel like once I do detect that voice, it's done though.
Right.
Like, I'll just know when I know, and nothing can ever deter me from that.
I feel like when we go through something and in retrospect, you're like, dang, like something was telling me this, and it's hard to like remember what that feeling was like, in the moment, and I feel like that's what you're talking about. But you do always like, because we talk about everything, you know what I mean? Like, but
true.
I always remember you saying beforehand, like, this is a little weird, this isn't like kind of what it is, but I'm gonna keep going with it.
That's
and
totally
then,
true, and it ends up coming out,
yeah,
and I'd be like,
and that's the finisher.
Right. Oh, I have to like work at my timing and just be like, this is why you feel that way. Okay, cut it out now. But then I don't know.
Well, I feel like you still want to see like the best in people, and you know, it's hard to cut people off sometimes.
Right.
If you know that's the situation, or like if you're having a good time, deciding that you need to leave because it's no longer good for you, like that.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely the nice side of the people that I actually, you know what I mean, care about. That I'll give them a chance to like actually. But like, yeah. But other times I do feel like I just like want to keep going so I could prove myself right. If I'm being completely honest. But the ones I care about, if I feel something, then yeah, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna wrap it out and like, let's just keep going. But yeah, the new ones where I just like feel something, I'll be like, all right, can't wait till you're caught. So let's just keep on, you know, going with the facade until you get caught.
Till you dig yourself into that hole.
Exactly.
And then
like, I like people to expose themselves. Like, I don't want to be the person that's like, remember when you did this? I want them to be like, and for me to just sit there and be like, oh, I could have told you that.
For sure. For sure.
So, your negatives. Are you ready? Quick to anger, impatient, rigid, unloving, intolerant, loves ritual more than truth, outspoken, domineering, frivolous.
Definitely all of those things. I'm not unloving.
No.
I'm loving.
Okay, what does that mean though? Like when they're saying unloving, is it saying that you are unloving or that you don't love people easily? You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's saying you don't love people easily.
Okay, then that would be true.
Right? Because it would say unlovable if it was about you, right?
Okay.
Or am I tripping?
No, I think that's right. Okay. Okay.
I wouldn't say you're quick to anger, but also I've never been in a romantic relationship with you, so I wouldn't know. You might be. Well, maybe when you're in a bad mood, actually, like, you can easily like pop off. Impatient. Yeah, you could be a little complainy.
Oh, but, definitely.
It's fine, you know.
That loves ritual more than truth. That
like, what does that even mean?
No, I know what it means.
What is it? Oh, like doing what
it means I like my patterns better than, you know,
actually
breaking out and
that's so funny because you guys are the sign of the truth. But it's like you'll run away from the truth as long as possible.
When it comes to me, but I love throwing truth in everybody else's face. I'm like, well, I see this, and I see this about you.
Someone's like, okay, let's turn the table.
Right.
You're like, what'd you say?
I'm like, huh? Can't catch me fast enough.
Fucking Wile E. Coyote.
I'm gone on to my next adventure.
Catch me in Spain.
Catching flights, not feelings.
Right. That is literally
Legit.
the quote of a fucking Sagittarius. Catching flights, not feelings. If anyone knows who made that up, I promise you it has to be Sagittarius.
I feel like
Or they have
definitely.
Sagittarius in their chart somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, they just have
No,
to.
I definitely think it was.
Definitely. Wait, how is outspoken a negative quality?
It can definitely.
Clearly this was made for, as a, like, a man made this.
Right.
Thinking women were going to read this.
People, you know, that's true. Only men have complained about my outspokenness.
Maybe they don't have a voice of their own, so they're mad that you do.
I can definitely be domineering. I make men feel emasculated all the time. And I'm definitely frivolous.
Yeah. I definitely agree with all of that. I feel like Sagittariuses can be so nonchalant, and that's why I feel like whatever the one was, Unloving was on there, because like it just comes off as like, dude, where are your emotions? Like, cool, that's the truth, but like, that's fucked up.
Right. Like, did you think about how you were going to say that to me and how it would possibly affect me?
Right. And sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Right. That is actually, I feel like, my biggest downfall. Like, I'll think that I'm trying to be nice and I'll come in with like my cool tone, but it just actually sounds really monotone and passive aggressive, and it doesn't work well.
Yeah. Right.
I feel like the most true ones for me in this are impatient, loves ritual more than truth, domineering, and frivolous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Scorpios, negatives. Oh, you're also quick to anger.
Aw, what a match made in heaven!
Oh my god, actually these next four. Okay. You're also impatient, rigid, unloving,
Oh, fuck you!
intolerant, secretive, so true, abrupt, unforgiving.
Why am I laughing right now?
Because you're like, oh my god.
I'm literally laughing so hard. I'm like, she's going on and on about these negative qualities, and I'm like, yep! Yep! I'm so proud, but I'm really not.
Right. A tendency towards extremism, brooding, brutal, arrogant, and volatile.
Oh, fuck. Okay, let's see.
What does brooding mean?
I just sit there and like let my emotions
like
just,
brew and
right. And like everyone around me can feel it. It is definitely true. Okay, I would say honestly all of these equally I resonate with, but like quick to anger just hits right right at home. Just like woo! Impatient, I can be, but I'm learning. Intolerant, like, yeah. I really do feel like when I don't like something or like I'm not like.
Oh yeah, it's like a wrap.
Like it's a wrap. Like I'm just like, oh, how dare you live like this? Like people disgust me all the time.
You'll be like, nope, it's time to go.
Right.
Like, I'm not fucking with y'all. I'm not dealing with any of this shit.
Right.
Bye.
Right. I just,
no remorse about it.
I feel like I'm always, none. I'm just like, this is just, I'm judging you.
Yeah.
I'm
judging you.
Secretive.
I feel like judgy should have been on both of ours.
For sure. Like, I'm so judgy. Like, and I'm working on it. I'm working on a lot of these qualities, but I just can't help but judge. But if it makes you feel better, Scorpios judge themselves more than they judge other people. So what are you then? I can be abrupt, unforgiving, learning to work with that, but maybe just don't fuck up and I won't have to forgive you.
I feel like you're forgiving.
Yeah, people are
when you really fuck with, yeah.
But it's definitely a process, because like every day, like I'll have like a play-by-play of like
did you and what went wrong? Oh my gosh. You're like, do they deserve my friendship? Do you deserve my love?
I'll be like, did I forgive him too quick? Am I weak?
Oh no.
Like, I was like, now they're gonna think they can just keep doing this shit. I was like, you weak ass bitch. No. But you know, working on it. Because you know, forgiveness, honestly, holding resentment, I feel like it makes you old. Like it ages you. And I feel like it makes you sick. I really do. I think holding hate and resentment in your heart is the fastest way to get sick.
Yeah.
And like for your insides to start dying.
Definitely.
I really think they have an effect.
Because you never got over what hurt you.
Right.
And so you're always going to wear that chip on your shoulder. And
right.
Nobody can ever, you know, do you right.
Right.
Of, like,
exactly. You're always going to bring it back up. You're always going to be in that negative mindset.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to be around negative energy.
Yeah.
Your own negative energy. Kind of in a dark cloud above your head for the rest of your life.
And negative people will come around and then, you're going to die faster.
Right. Exactly.
You're so important.
Extremism, I actually think I'm really good at that, and that might be because of my Libra. Because, like, there have been times where I can be, and it's at my worst in my life where I've gone towards one thing, but one of the things I'm really proud of myself is I can balance my life. And when it's not balanced, check up on me, because I might be dying.
Right. Things are going very wrong, and she's not going to talk about it. You just kind of have to know.
Right.
Actually, you've gotten better at that.
Exactly.
Too.
Yeah.
You've gotten better at that, too.
I'm just working on all the things. All the things. Brutal, yeah, I can be fucking brutal. But like I said again, you probably deserve it.
You totally skipped over secretive.
No, I said I'm secretive.
Oh.
God, I mean, I didn't really reflect on it, but what's more to say? I'm not gonna describe why I'm secretive.
It's a secret!
It's a, like, not everybody needs to know everything, and like, I feel like life, us humans are onions, and if you peel the whole onion, what's more there? Like, that's not fun. I already know all of you. That's boring. I'm bored. Like, there should always be more peeling. Secrets keep the layers.
Secrets keep the layers. Diabolical as shit.
One of the biggest secrets I kept from my friends in high school was they thought I was a year older than I was for
oh my gosh, yeah,
4 years. Until we graduated. And I was like, yeah, I'm 17, you guys. I can't go out. Like, I went to college with my best friend, and we were she was 18, and she thought I was too, and we were all gonna go out to like the 18 and up club, and I was like, yo, I'm 17.
You're like, moment of truth.
I had to say it. It was so embarrassing. But what was more embarrassing, the fact that I lied or that they fell for it?
I believe you.
Because we went to freaking hookah lounges all the time in high school, and every single time I had a different reason why I forgot my ID.
Oh
and
my gosh!
Still get in.
It's because you're tall, and you hold yourself in a more mature way, so you could get away with that.
Facts. Yeah, brutal, arrogant. Yeah, I can be pretty arrogant. Like, I think I can be arrogant. What do you think? Like, not all the time. I'm a very humbled girl, but like, I feel like I guess sometimes when I'm in a bad mood, I can be arrogant.
We have our moments. We both do.
Yeah. I'm just like...
I kind of think, though, that it's like a little bit of just like our generation. Like, I hate to say it, but I think we all have a little bit of arrogance and like,
we think we're better than...
egotistical. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I do feel that way. Okay, so I would say that I resonate with all of these really, like,
you didn't say anything that wasn't true.
Right. I mean, are there any that you think stand out more than the rest? I won't be mad.
Yeah, no. I mean, obviously it's secretive.
Yeah. Apparently that's at the top of the list.
I think, coming from other people, I think other people could say that you're, like, either brutal or rigid, because, like, you know, your words can, like, cut people.
Yeah.
So that's kind of more what I'm thinking of those two. And intolerant. When you're just not fucking with something, it's like, ah, shit, like, well.
Right. I just feel like...
And honestly, kind of brooding, too, because the intolerant thing, when you're, like, over it, everyone feels it, and then it's like,
I definitely...
You have a very large, like...
I know. My energy field, I feel like, is, like, pretty big, and, like, I sometimes hate it, because I feel like I wish I could just, pull myself away from the situation so other people don't have to feel what I feel. But then, like, the loyalty thing comes back. So I'm like, how do you guys not feel what I feel? Don't you feel what I feel?
Why aren't you over here?
Right. No, like, literally.
Like, I'm pissed.
Literally. Like I will, and then I'll get mad about the fact that people that I care about, like my friends or my boyfriend, like didn't read me. You know what I mean? Like, that actually gets me so mad. I'm like, I feel you all the time. Why can't you feel me? It's my water sign shit. I'm like, I always feel everyone. Are you not feeling me?
Won't even like, but won't say anything.
No, nothing.
Like...
I'm just gonna be sitting there until literally the whole room is like sad.
You're like, something is wrong. Like something doesn't feel right in the air all of a sudden. And then like you feel Sarah's eyes on you. And I was like, oh shit, what did I miss?
Oh my god, dude. Like, just talk about it. Talk about it. That's me to you. If you're a Scorpio, just say it. Tell them you're pissed.
Right.
I mean, you're gonna tell them you're pissed anyway.
Right.
Why not do it right when it happens?
Right.
Because the more you sit there in silence, the more this energy
You're gonna build.
Right.
And yeah.
Yeah, no.
Not good.
Okay. So, yeah, okay, cool. Should we do your sexuality?
Yeah.
Okay. Sets great value on personal freedom. Sincere and straightforward. Lacks jealousy and possessiveness. That's for Sagittarius, by the way. Yeah, okay. Okay. Definitely. You
Definitely need freedom.
But, like, once again, yeah.
Like that's really, really real.
Just, like, no. You can't tell a Sag to not go. Like,
Right.
literally, if you want to keep a Sag, like, just tell them to go.
Literally,
And then
just
they're gonna
tell
be
people
like,
to
you're
do it.
so attractive. You want to give me freedom?
Right. You don't care?
I feel like you guys are so used to people, like, trying to trap you. And,
Yeah.
like, they see you guys as, like, this bold, beautiful, you know, creature. You know, because I feel like all Sages have almost this curiosity that like a child has. Kind of like Gemini, you're opposers. Like you guys just want to learn everything and you want to go everywhere and you want to meet everyone. So to the people that fall in love with y'all, I feel like that's so attractive and they kind of want to keep you guys to themselves because they see that if the world sees who you are, that you may be taken away from them.
Right.
But I feel like you can't do that to the Sag. You gotta, you know, love them as all they are. Let them go and come back whenever they want. And if they fuck with you, they fuck with you.
And I will come back. You'll come back. They will come back.
Right.
But like you have to give them that space to go do their own thing. Like they need their like alone time. Like even if they love being around you all the time, like they need to be alone.
Right.
They need to go out with their friends.
Space.
Like I would say that for any sign, but like yeah.
So true.
Sir.
I agree.
Alone time.
Definitely sincere and straightforward.
Yeah. I can get kind of jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like that usually is coming from like my own insecurities.
Yeah.
Like if I'm getting like jealous or possessive, it's like
It's something else.
It's
usually.
something else,
It's
yeah.
not the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I'm like,
I feel that.
this is reminding me of like something else.
It's triggering you.
Yeah.
Childhood trauma.
Mhm.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel like, okay, besides the astrology thing, I think humans in general all get jealous.
Yeah.
I know some people say they're not the jealous type, but maybe you just really don't like the person.
Right.
I'm just gonna be honest
Maybe
with you.
your feelings have never been that deep.
Right. I feel like just a little bit of jealousy is healthy in a relationship, but not the jealousy where you keep bringing it up, like just like the flirtatious jealousy, like you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Because if you're so okay with them leaving and doing whatever, you know what I mean, with the person of the opposite sex right in front of you, like I feel like that would irritate me.
Oh no.
You know what I mean? Like that's just weird to me.
Yeah.
And I damn well know the people that I have been in a relationship with would not like for me to do that.
Right.
And they would get super jealous. So I think it's just normal kind of sometimes. Because yeah.
And jealousy is like a little bit of like, you know, love and hate at the same time. So it can come out in other ways too. Like, you know, I'll be jealous of like, you know, this girl's outfit or something. I'm like, damn, I'm hating that my outfit isn't as cute, but I'm loving yours. You know what I mean?
Right. Except in jealousy, they never say it like that. It's like, ugh.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, you really just like that.
You just like it.
And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Just admit it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at yours. Okay. So your sexuality. You have a strong sex drive. Passionate and physical. Sensual and energetic. Can be obsessive and jealous.
Yes. I feel like the older I've gotten, the obsessive and jealous thing has, you know, I still can get jealous and I still am obsessive because that's just my nature. But I don't, it's not in an unhealthy way where I, you know, stay up at night, like, having these fake scenarios in my head about what could happen.
Right.
Or, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, like, because Scorpios can tend to be, we could self-destruct a lot, and, like, if we really like someone, we'll, like, keep thinking about it so much that we'll make a good thing bad. And I just can't do that to myself, and I suggest you don't do it to yourself if you're a Scorpio. If you love someone and they love you back, it can really just be as simple as that.
Yeah. And I love Scorpios. Like, I've been with one too many. And I can say, like, that all of them have had a strong sex drive. They're all, like, really passionate lovers, too. Like, deep lovers.
Right.
Very sensual and, yep, energetic to have sex.
Right, you can't have one without the other, honestly.
Yeah, and a Scorpio not in tune with themselves can be very obsessive and jealous, and that's,
totally,
you know,
because they can't control their
doesn't work for a
emotions.
Sag, but
right, yeah, exactly, because you guys are literally
we need
lax
freedom.
jealousy.
Yeah, that. And they're like, why don't you feel this way? And I'm like,
Right, right. Oh my God. So, we're gonna hit you with some more knowledge, just when you thought this was all finished. So every sign has a modality, and there are 3 modalities, which is fixed, mutable, and cardinal.
we already talked about the cardinal.
Yes, so cardinal was, if you don't remember, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. And cardinal signs are kind of like the doers, basically. They initiate everything. They don't wait for someone else to get the approval. They can act on their needs and desires. Fixed is really good at being stubborn, but also persisting, and they're determined and
Really strong willpower.
exactly, and they're resilient.
Yeah.
So that's fixed signs. And then there is mutable, and mutables are very good at adapting. They can really adapt to any situation, and they hate staying stagnant. So yeah, those are mutables. Sagittarius is
I'm
mutable.
immutable.
I'm fixed. So Scorpio fixed, Sag mutable. And then besides that, there's also the elements. If you didn't know what the elements are, there's 4 elements in the zodiac. There's water, fire, air, and earth. And obviously Scorpio's water.
And I'm fire. It's so funny because we always talk about how, like when we were first getting into astrology, we used to talk about how, you know, when Sarah would get mad at me or something, or she would like put me down, to be like, well, you put my fire out with your water.
Right.
And we would always be like, well, you made my water hot. Like, you were making my water boil.
Right. Right. That's so funny because, like, it is true. If you want to think about whether some signs are compatible with each other or not, it's as easy as thinking about if the 2 elements work well together. So generally air and fire get along well, and earth and water get along well. If you think about it, fire and earth, those 2 together is a volcano, you know, and it's shaky. And you know, if you want to think about elements and what zodiac signs get along together in terms of elements, generally fire, air, water, earth. So who are some Sag celebrities?
Okay, so first off, Nicki Minaj and I have the same exact birthday, so she is definitely on that list. Also, though, there's Taylor Swift.
Oh, okay.
Brad Pitt.
Ooh, Mr. Pitt.
Britney Spears.
It's Britney, bitch.
Yes, bitch. Scarlett Johansson.
Ooh, love her.
Christina
I
Aguilera.
love her.
Miley Cyrus. Okay. Jay-Z.
Hey, Hannah Montana, don't disrespect Hannah.
No, it's
she
true.
was literally
She was out there. She was doing her thing, but you know.
She was the OG Disney star. If we're being
was.
completely
She
honest.
was. Besides Lizzie McGuire. But,
Oh,
you
of
know, she
course.
didn't get as big. But yeah.
Yeah, but Lizzie's out here doing things.
She is. And then Bruce Lee. That's dope.
That is pretty cool.
And Jimi Hendrix.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good list. A lot of creatives.
Uh-huh. Lots of musicians.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
Okay, so I got Mr. Leonardo DiCaprio,
Oh, yeah.
Katy Perry. She changed.
Right. Like Miley.
Hillary Clinton.
Oh,
Ooh.
right. I forgot she was a Scorpio.
Jodie Foster.
Okay.
Julia Roberts.
Mmm.
Bill Gates.
Oh.
Drake.
Ah.
Grace Kelly.
Uh-huh.
Ryan Gosling.
Ooh, hottie.
And Sophia America. I don't know who that is, but cool.
Cool. Lots of power, like people in powerful positions. And then like super sexy, like people.
Yeah.
Power and sex is what I got from that.
That's a Scorpio for you.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all. So that was kind of our spiel about astrology. The very
Very
beginner-friendly version.
Sun signs.
Sun signs, yes. And just kind of how we feel about our sun signs. And there's going to be more videos about astrology to come. If you have any like requests, just comment down below.
Yeah.
We love talking about it. It's super fun for us. And yeah, I definitely know more than just my chart. Like I'll be able to talk about the general study, and I know you're learning too, and you're getting to know your shit too. So it'll be a fun conversation for us.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thanks for watching.
See you guys next time.
See ya. Happy Mercury retrograde.
Survive.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.